Welcome back to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Guys, I want to show you guys how to grow Caribbean food. I'm going to show you basically 3 different kinds of food which have the same type of leaf. Okay? First, this one is the eddoe. Okay, this is the eddoe, and if you look, you're gonna see all down to the bottom we have small eddoes coming up here. You know, sometimes I like to leave the weeds in between because sometimes the weed add a lot of nutrition to the soil, and that's what the plant need. So sometimes you leave the weed, but sometimes when they try to take over the garden, I get rid of them. But yes, so eddoe plant is a very easy plant to grow. Very easy. One thing you got to make sure you do, you got to make sure you add a lot of soil around their root. This is very important. Let me show you, let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. All right? So they love soil. They love soil around their root. Once you give them this around their root, they basically go. Okay? The good thing about the eddoe plant, we can also, which all of them, we can also eat these leaves. You see these young leaves that shooting up here? We can eat these leaves. This, we can eat this. All the young leaves that shoot up in the center, we can eat them. Okay? We call them callaloo. Eddoe bush, dasheen bush, tanya bush, we call them callaloo. We use the small leaves and we call them callaloo. They also hold water. They also hold water, so if the rain come and you're in the mountain, you're thirsty, you can get some water from the leaf. So this whole area here is eddoe. Eddoe is a food you can use and make baby food. The same way you use the potato and mashed potato, you can also boil the eddoe, because the eddoe produce underground, underneath the ground. So the good thing about eddoe, it produces food under the ground, and it also gives you these young leaves that you can cook and make callaloo. So eddoe is a very interesting plant you need to look into. Very good food. I eat eddoes basically all my life. And I remember my parents used to use the eddoe, boil it, smash it, and feed the baby with it. So eddoe is a very good plant that who ain't know about eddoes must look into eddoe as well, if you're doing garden. So this is how this is the eddoe, and this is what eddoe can give to you. Can give you food under the ground, and it can also give you the leaf. Let me pick one, the leaf that you can see. These leaves, I'm gonna pick one. Usually you cut it, but I'm gonna pick one. This, you can eat these leaves. This, all you gotta do, peel these off. You must peel off these skin. And you chop it up and you boil it in soup. Very delicious. All right, so now this is another plant, okay? But this one, we call this one the tanya. The same thing. Look at the leaf. They almost look the same. Almost look the same. But this one, we call this one tanya. And they all do the same thing. They produce food under the ground, and they also produce a leaf that you can eat, like this young leaf right here. All right, you can eat this. So all these coming up here is Tanya, and this is Eddoes, and we have Tanya coming up here. The leaf look very familiar, very similar, but they are different food. So we have the Tanya, we have the Eddoes. All right, so let me take you up here. I'm going to show you more Eddoes, and then I have one root of dashing I want to show you. Yes, so look, a bigger leaf for the Tanya. In different countries, they call them different names. Some people call it Tanya, some people call what's down there Eddoe, and other people call them different names. Tara, all different names. But watch me now. So I'm going to show you another set of Eddoe right here. Alright? I have cucumber growing up here. But this is the same thing. This is another patch of Eddoe. And like I said, the leaf in the center, you can eat the leaf. These are bigger Eddoes because I think what happened was when I harvest these Eddoes, I replant the heads and they just shoot right back up for the spring. I harvest them in November and replant the head in November and they just shoot right back up for the spring, which is awesome. But those down there, I have a video where I show you guys when I was cutting them and even when I planting them. All right, so we have, this is another Eddoe right here. This is another Eddoe. All these are Eddoe coming over here. This is Eddoe as well. All these are Eddoes. So remember, the leaf in the center, you can use that leaf and cook it. All right, so now I have one root of dasheen. This is the dasheen. Okay, the leaf almost the same, but the dasheen leaf get bigger. This is a small dasheen growing up here, but the leaves get huge. Okay, so this is how we grow Caribbean food. You plant them, all you got to do, weed them out, you soften their root, you make sure you soften their root. You have to mold up their root, you know? You have to soften their root because there's something like potato, right? The root have to be soft so that they can produce more bigger food for you. Over this side we have another Tanya here, and we also have another one over there. Okay, so let me show you my yam now. All right guys, so we also growing black eyed peas. This is black eyed peas. All these are black eyed peas coming down here. We have ton load of black eyed peas growing. Okay, and now this is a yam. So we plant this yam in the soil and we allowing it to grow right now. The thing about yam, they push their vines, they grow a lot. Their vines run a lot. So I have to stake this up just to see if I can get some food from it. We also have yam growing up here. This is yam as well coming up in this container. All right, so guys, I just wanted to show you how we grow Caribbean food, which is the Eddoe, the Tanya, the dasheen, and the yam. How we grow Caribbean food. All right guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. I was working hard, people, so don't mind my clothes. Peace and love.